I should honestly get my eyes lasered because glasses life, man. Always gotta keep a little blanket there in order to clean. Hey guys, Reverse here. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go. And this one, man, we got some news. We got 3 new shinies in the game. And I want to talk about something that's happening right now. So we're gonna jump into that one very first. Pokemon Go Extravaganza is happening right now, and it's a great event. You got many different Pokemon available in 2Ks, and I want to make a little bit of a series out of this event. So what I'm going to be doing, and I think you guys are excited for this. You guys can tell me in the comments if you guys like this or not, but Pokemon Go Extravaganza special 2-kilometer egg hatching spree. I'm gonna incubate 9 eggs together at the same time, and we're just gonna open them. I'm gonna show the IVs, I'm gonna show the results, and so on and so forth. First and foremost, it gives you guys an indication of what, you know, you're gonna be getting on average. And then also, it's kind of cool to watch egg hatches. I personally enjoy seeing egg hatches because I'm always curious, hey, what's it gonna be? So I'm gonna do them, and I suspect that I'm gonna be hatching about 250 Pokemon during this event. So make sure you turn on the notifications by hitting the bell icon, so that way you don't miss out on any upload. Like if I upload something, you get a little notification, hey, Reverse upload an egg hatching spree. That being said, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the leaks that have been happening in the game. But before we do that, there's actually some sprite changes being made to the Bulbasaur family. So on the Silver Road, a Reddit user by the name of NinjaWiz has posted a comparison picture of the new Venusaur and the old Venusaur. Old Venusaur at the bottom, new Venusaur at the top down there. Biggest differences that we can take away from this: there's a lot more shadowing on the older Venusaur, namely the knot. The colors seem to be a little bit lighter on the new Venusaur, but then at the bottom they seem a little bit sharper, at least around the leaves. That's what I'm taking away from this picture. What do you think? Do you like the older one better? Do you like the new one better? Let us know in the comments. Curious about that as always. But more importantly, shout out to Zishirales, or Charles, or Shiral. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. But what you're doing for this Pokemon Go community, you always make us hyped up about everything that is happening, because you always provide them leaks to the community. So this time around, we got 3 new shinies, of course, in preparation of Pokemon Go Community Day. First up, we got Bulbasaur. So Bulbasaur is not really changed a whole lot, but now that we actually got the sprite in the game, the notable changes on Bulbasaur is that the color of the body is a little bit lime green, and the knot is a darker green, which I think fits better. And then next up we got Shiny Ivysaur, which is, in my personal opinion, the coolest out of the 3. I think it looks the best. The body is grass green. The eyes have changed. They're no longer red. They're actually a little bit hazel amber-esque, which I think is a cool change. It makes it look a little bit more intimidating, in my opinion. The leaves are a tad bit greener by the looks of it. And then the biggest change, of course, the golden knot at the top. Looks really awesome. I love the way Shiny Ivysaur looks. Shiny Venusaur is not much different, to be honest. Everything is pretty much the same, with the exception that the knot obviously is opened, as you know, of Venusaur. The leaves are a little bit overkill, in my personal opinion, for the Venusaur. But hey, I mean, Shiny Ivysaur and Shiny Venusaur look better than, you know, most shinies that we currently have in Pokemon Go. Not the ones that, you know, will be there in the future, because, you know, there's plenty of better shinies, like, you know, Rayquaza, or which one do we have? Charizard, obviously fan favorites. Outside of Shiny Charizard and Shiny Rayquaza, which are the ones that you guys would like to see during Pokemon Go Community Day event, and why? Why do you think they look awesome? And you know, I might just look them up and then, you know, compile them together, like a top 10 of the coolest shinies that need to come to Pokemon Go, or some kind of video like that. So yeah, those are the 3 shinies right now in the game, which will be there during Pokemon Go Community Day event. And then lastly, I wanted to talk about the amazing write-up by DJF881 on how team bonuses should be removed from raids. Instead of, you know, reading it all out loud and, you know, making this extremely much longer than it needs to be, I'm just going to leave the entire write-up right below that like button in the description down below. So if you guys want to read on that, if you think it's interesting enough, read on that. But I kind of wanted to dive into sort of my own story on this. A really good friend of mine, Pokemon Go buddy, you guys name it, he's on Team Instinct, I'm on Team Mystic. He's my co-coordinator. He has, like, just as good Pokemon as I have. He is around the same level of experience as I have. He has more catches than I have, so he had more starters to invest into these Pokemon. My point being is he has the same team as I have, but what's happening right now is just not fair, and it's very hard in my city to get like a bunch of Team Instinct players together to kind of even out the score here. So he often has to set up raid trains with players that sometimes don't even have like the right teams, and that's also another part of the little bit of frustration that we have with just doing raids in general. If you're on the same team, if you usually go with a recommended team instead of, you know, setting up a team and really just focusing on getting the most damage output, the difference is often just like one Premier Ball, or there's no difference whatsoever. And I think that there should be some sort of incentive by obviously giving more based off individual performance, that people will actually dive in, set up those party teams, and actually try to aim for doing as much damage as possible, so that way they actually get the Premier Balls that they deserve. So yeah, this was all just inspired by the write-up that I've seen from DJF881, really well written out. Make sure you check it out. Once again, link in the description down below. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode of Pokemon Go. Hope that you guys are excited for tomorrow's Pokemon Go extravaganza egg hatching series with the special 2Ks, which are gonna be doing. I still have 2 10 kilometers to hatch out, which I'll actually do in the first episode tomorrow. So we're gonna get 2 10Ks and then a bunch of special 2Ks. I'm excited. That's gonna do it for me for now. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. This has been Reverse for Pokemon Go update news, and I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.